Welcome back, guys, to another vlog. Welcome back, guys. This is the worst vlog known to man. The purpose behind this current episode was to bring you guys along for our family trip to the Galápagos in Ecuador. And I didn't really vlog while I was down there. I have plenty of content. I got tons of video, I got tons of photos from the trip, but none of it was necessarily geared towards the vlog, realistically. I have a few like talking head pieces, but it was super inconsistent. Because it was just a jam-packed, filled trip. So, at some point in this video, I am going to put together a little montage of some of what we did and saw in the Galápagos and Ecuador. But I'll talk about it here. So we started in Quito. We flew down to Quito, which is, I think it's the capital of Ecuador. If not, I'll put somewhere up here what the actual capital of Ecuador is. But we were there for 2 days, 2 full days. Quito was really cool. Sits at about 9,000 feet of elevation. One day we had gone to do this cable car tour up to the top of a volcano, which the start of the cable car sits at 10,000 feet. And then the top where we rode to was 13,000 feet. So officially the highest I have ever been. And even just within Quito at 9,000 feet, there were times where I would almost have to like catch my breath because you would feel the altitude, and that was kind of neat to experience. I had never been that high where altitude was noticeable, so that was kind of fun. Casey's cousins, who are both runners and both PTs, were on the trip, so we actually got to go for a run together in a park nearby, which was sweet. Running at altitude, very challenging. More so challenging when you're deconditioned, untrained, out of shape, which I currently am in that state. But survived it, got by. Also in Quito, we did a chocolate and coffee tour. Or I'm sorry, just a chocolate tour. And that was really cool because we got to taste all sorts of different types of cacao and different types of chocolate, and we had hands down the best brownie I've ever had in my life, as part of the like sampler tasting tour thing. Also tried cacao beer, which basically tasted like a stronger Guinness. And then what else did we do? We went to the equator and the center of the world. Cartographers or something of the sort ran some calculations and figured out that Ecuador, this part of Ecuador, is like the center of the world based on elevation and being on the equator and whatnot. So that was cool. Then we hopped on a 8-day cruise through the Galápagos, which stopped at a couple of the different islands. There's 13 islands throughout the Galápagos archipelago. We went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of the islands, a couple points at different ones, and saw some really incredible things. A beautiful landscape, incredible flora and fauna throughout the islands, most notably the giant tortoises. Also did see penguins and sea lions. And at the end of the video montage is going to be the highlight of my entire trip, something that I never thought I would get to see in the wild. We got to see on our last full day on the boat. And then after the 8 days on the boat, we got off and we flew back to Quito. And sorry, I had to shift. And we got picked up in this van, and we were driven about 2 hours northwest through the mountains, through back roads, through highway to Mindo, which sat at about 4,500 feet, because we figured that that was going to be better for my mother-in-law and her husband, who were both, older and not very fit, because we were going to be doing a lot of like hiking and birding type excursions, which we did, and which was amazing, and gained new appreciation for that community, and photography, and the ability to spot and identify the different types of birds, and really just nature in general. So that was really, really incredible. It was an amazing trip. We got back, we landed right before 1 a.m. yesterday morning. Got home probably around 3 a.m. Pretty much went right to bed. Woke up around 7 and just sort of got chipping away at laundry and just getting back into just some like stuff around the house, and hung with the animals, and I ran yesterday, I ran today. I'm coming back down to the farm to take Waylon for a walk and feed, and just prepare for resumption of normal life starting tomorrow. But overall, it was an incredible trip. If you guys ever get the opportunity to go to the Galápagos or go to Ecuador, please, please, please do it. Take that opportunity. Cannot recommend it enough. Please reach out to me, and I would be more than happy to give you guys some recommendations on things to do, who to book your tours and stuff with, because that was just, it was an insane trip. But without further ado, let me roll into video montage, and like I said, at the very end you'll see the highlight for me of my entire trip there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.
sigue. Bueno, gracias, tío. It's okay, tortoise. We're friends. No food.
Should I move?
No, come on, don't worry. He's seeing you. Randy, tell me not to get close.
Look at the game. Look at the game.
I'm sorry, I'm going full auto here.
It's fine.
Oh, that's crazy! Oh, he's coming right under the boat. Right here, right here, right here. Look, 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 look. Holy moly, that was crazy!
Wow!
I think I got it.
Yeah, Marvin! Wow. Look at him.
It's going right here.
Right under the boat.
That's low odds.